So I'm filming this from home because I'm sick as a dog thanks to CES. CES, you see what you did to me? That's what happens when you stand on a balcony on the 36th floor and do a video like I did for you all last week. Hey guys, it's Lamarr Wilson from Mashable. Welcome to SociallyAwkward, the show that tells you the news in a socially awkward way, or at least I attempt to. This week, I don't know how I'm gonna do because as you hear, I am sick as a dog, as I mentioned, thanks to CES. But many of y'all like that video, so I'm gonna say that I got sick for you. You know, 150,000 people in one encased area got me sick. That's pretty awkward. There was a lot of news this week in the Google sphere, so we decided, hey, how about us at Mashable and SociallyAwkward talk about Google news and make fun of Google and I'll do all this gook stuff. So the first story is that Google decided to purchase Nest, not a bird's nest. It was Nest, a company that makes smart thermostats and fire detectors. If you have a fire, you know, it'll detect it. Hopefully it'll tell you, it won't just detect it. And anyway, they bought them for $3.2 billion. Okay, I can't even comprehend it. They have so much money. But I think they have like $50 billion just sitting there. Hey Google, why don't you send me some of that money? Raise my fee. If you do it, I'll buy a Nest. I'll put one in here at perfect conditioning, air conditioning, perfect heat, and then I won't get sick. See? See how that works? So we know the reason Google did this. They're trying to get into the whole smart home business, and it makes sense. I'm just hoping your temperature is not sit at a nice, cozy 68 degrees one day, and then your Nest decides to force close because they put Android on it, and then it gets up to 92, and then your dog gets cooked, and then you come back home and you have a hot dog. And what made this even more awkward is that the people who made Nest left from Apple, and then they decided to make their own company, and then Google buys them. So Google basically bought some Apple people. So that's a way of sticking it to the man. Kill Apple, right? you better not. I like my phone. And who knows, maybe they'll put Google Plus on Nest, and then your friends can go in and change your temperature in your house for you. Wouldn't that be cool, huh? You know, you get forced to use Google Plus that way, where your friends changing your thermometer and plus wanting if you put it on the perfect thing. No? Yeah, I don't like that either. Which brings us to our next story. Gmail is updated with a new feature that if someone is circling you on Google Plus, which anyone can circle you, they can then just send an email to you by just typing in your first name. They don't have to know your email. They don't have to know anything. They just have to know your first name. It pops in, and then they can send an email to you. First of all, why are they still trying to put Google Plus down our throat, especially in our Gmail? Did they not learn from Buzz? Now, if you don't remember Buzz, it was a horrible time in the Google sphere. They were trying to put Twitter in your email, and then they end up doing all this kind of privacy violations and messing up. And we're so glad Buzz is gone. But now they're trying to sneak it back in by having anybody can email you. And I don't know. It just something about that bothers me. Email is private. You know what I mean? Like that's my baby. That's my home, and I can't have you bringing other people in there unless I want you to. So, Google, come on. Which brings me to the bigger story about Google Plus. Okay, I've changed this into a Google Plus rant. I'm sorry, but they are the main thing that's happening this week. Google Plus came in, invaded YouTube. So now you have to have a Google Plus to even leave a comment. And then by default, if I leave a comment on someone's video, it sends it to Google Plus, even though I may not want it to, so I gotta uncheck the box. Then you're in my Gmail so that people can just send me all kind of crazy stuff. If I want any kind of Google service, any kind at all, I'm automatically connected to Google Plus. And so even if I use my Gmail, they count me as a user of Google Plus, so it can look bigger. Now here's the thing, back in the day, I was a big proponent of Google Plus. I'm not gonna lie about that. I have a lot of followers on there, but I got those followers because I was on a list and because everybody had to sign up for Google Plus. So yeah, I got 1,300,000 people over there, but hardly anybody's using it. And I know when I say no one is using it, all those 10 people who do use it get upset, and I get it. So to you 10, you are valuable. I'm not calling you a nothing. But for the rest of you all, you know you're not using it. And Google Plus on the surface is a good service. And in a lot of ways, it's better than Facebook. I want to be able to choose to use it. And for a lot of people, they don't have the choice of whether they use this social network or not because they're being made to, because all these connections that Google is making. The Google Plus is like that neighbor that lives down the street and you wave to them once. And so the next day they come knocking on your door asking for sugar. Then the next day they ask for some Kool-Aid. And then after that, they want to have dinner with you, and they just won't go away. That's Google Plus. So don't wave at Google Plus if you don't want them to take your Kool-Aid. So Google Plus will tell you one thing. I say on my other channel, stop it. Stop being all invasive. Get out of my Kool-Aid. So, of course, let me know what you think in the comments. Look forward to hearing those. And be sure to leave me any awkward stories so that I can feature one of them next week. Be sure to like this video. And if you're new here, please subscribe. We do this show every Thursday on the Socially Awkward channel that is owned by Mashable. So, hey, guys, thanks again for watching. Thanks for putting up with my sore throat and my hacking and coughing and wheezing and all this stuff. CES is the devil. Just so you know. So don't, if you don't want to be part of the devil, don't go to Vegas. Well, the Vegas is really the devil, but man, CS is definitely a stepchild. So I'm gonna get better. I will see you next week, hopefully in our regular section. But if you like this type of section, you want me to start doing these from home, let me know in the comments, and I will decide what I decide to do. That doesn't make it. I need to go to bed. Bye.